Okay, just a little bit ago, we got dropped off up there. We took all of our stuff off the trailer and the Jeep, staged it over to there, hit it best we could, pretty weak probably, and we went to find a camping spot down that way. We found one. We took a couple backpacks with us. I left Mikey and a couple backpacks down there to start setting up camp, and they came up and got our stuff. You can see here that it's all on there, but I'm not sure how it's going to ride. This cooler here concerns me. It's kind of stable. That's all my filming stuff. If it dumps out there, there's a couple dollars gone. So we'll see how this does. Let's go. Let's hide that water in there. Looks like a good spot for it. All right. I'm sitting on the high side of the seat, no problems at all. Straddle that. I'm going a little slower than I normally would, actually a lot slower because I got all the stuff on here. I've got one cam strap I'm using, the rest are bungees. I think I might have to switch to all cam straps. Much, much better. Still there? Still there? Awesome. Those mud puddles right there, and I first went through them, I wasn't sure what was going to happen. I got stock tires on these. However, this thing went right through it. Four-wheel drive. Just for fun, on the way back, the first trip out, I left it in two-wheel drive and I went through them too, but it was pretty shaky. There's lots of little mud puddles, so I'm not going to shift it up into third, because as soon as I do, I get to them like this. Let's stand up and look at one here. Could have went around it. That's no fun. This is the stand-up view. And that's the sit-down view. Normally, you get a better view, but all stuff's in your way right now. With pulling the trailer, it took about 4 hours to get here. Look at all this around me here. Isn't this great? Oh, a big mud puddle. If I thought I was going to have a lot of difficulties, I'd hit it with some speed, but I don't want to get everything all muddy. Oh yeah, we'll see some nice rock formations come up here in a few minutes. Then I'll turn over. Flippy, don't turn over. Come on, Flippy, don't lose my number. All kinds of awesome spots. Big rock right there. You can see a couple scrape spots on that thing. So this is my first camping trip with the ATV. Me and my buddy Mikey got all loaded up, came down here. We found us a spot. We'd actually scouted the place out on topo maps. Thought, oh, that'd be a good spot. Came down, went down a couple old roads that were blocked that we could have cleared. It had been okay, but we happened to find this one here that really was pretty good. You can see people come down it, lifting the feet there. Somebody lost a fairing or something there. Undercarriage. We'll go slow down this big old hill here so we don't shake anything loose. All there. Camera thing still closed. Awesome. A lot of rock and limestone in this area here. You can see as it washes out, you gotta make some decisions on where to go. You don't bottom out. Let's see. Let me listen here if I bottom out. Oh no, good job. Look at that. Pointing the camera that way and got my eyes the other. Things I put myself through for you. Me and Mikey will probably come back up and take a look at this tomorrow. Isn't that great? We were up there. I don't know if you can see it in this angle, but not quite caves, but overhang. And the colder nights, colder weather, you can get up in there. You wouldn't want to start you a fire, but you can get up in there and camp if you needed to. When it's warmer, no way. Copperheads, probably rattlesnakes, but certainly copperheads eat you alive. Alright, got a couple rocks here. Get on the high side. There's a road that goes that way. Down that way, me and Mikey got on a road that we walked on, and then we're, let's go back up and try this road here I'm on right now. We think that that road we walked on come across this way. We may end up exploring that. We got a lot of exploring to do tomorrow. We may not get to it all. look fun? Well, no problem if you take your time. I'm not known for that, but I'm going to try to get known for that. Until that gets boring, then I'll not take my time. Somebody's campsite near the river. Lift my feet. Oh yeah, oh, that gets a little tricky. I haven't been stuck yet in my little ATV here, Mr. Flippy, but it's coming. That one, I felt the bog. I have to hit that one with just a little bit of speed next time. We got a big block up here. We're going to go around it. How's that? Good job, Flippy. Miss Mikey. I can go up that driveway, can't I? Here we go. Look at that view. There's a river. All right, I'm gonna let you be for a while and I'll come back to you. Well, here's our view.
Realistically, you could put a third one right there.
Yeah.
riding like stuff.
All right, so this is our campsite on Sunday morning. We got some rain, a little bit of snow. Made it look real nice. My campsite over there. That's my 2 big tarp. There we go. That's nice. See you in a bit. All right, leaving camp. It was a great trip. You can see I've got our trash bag there. We packed out our stuff and a bunch of other people's stuff. A lot of people come here to this area and they just leave stuff. All right, here we go. We got this thing packed full. We're trying to pack out in one trip. So we loaded this thing down extra hard. Not sure if it's going to work or not. We'll see. Makes it a little bit unbalanced. I think I'll just ease this trip here a little bit unless it's a lot of flat. Got it in 4-wheel drive. We'll go around that big mess. I went through that a couple times, but I could tell it wouldn't take long before I'd have to jump up and get on the sides or just get stuck. Look at all this. Isn't this nice? Rained on us last night, and then it turned into sleet. Is to go up here, drop everything off, kind of hide it a little bit, and then go back and get Mikey. If I needed to, I could hit those a little faster, but I get a lot of splash too. Sit forward on the gas tank here, get a little lean going. Had good food the whole time. Only brought a couple beverages, tried to pay attention to the weight. My belly, as far as, and also packing weight, room, all that good stuff. Sure was nice though, at the end of the day, hiking around, exploring, have some food, have a nice beverage. This hill here, this has got a lot of rocks on it, a lot of places to get slippery, bust up a rim. You'll see here in a little bit. On the camera here, you probably can't see exactly how steep it is. It's kind of steep. I'll stand up here and lean forward here on a lot of this, just because of how we got this thing packed. It's rear heavy. Here we go. Here's the big rock. See them there? You'll bottom out on that if you're not careful. Here we go. It's been real easy to give it too much gas and go over backwards right there. Although I need to pay attention, that's the trickiest part. A couple parts up here aren't easy, but that was the trickiest. Look at that. Isn't that nice? I keep saying that, but it is. This is why I like coming down here. Even if there's not snow on the trees, this is great to look at. Speed it up here a little bit. Put it in second. I need to remember to bring myself a little piece of tarp or plastic to put on the seat at night. Had a little sleet and such on the seat. Of course, I'm sitting in it now. Cough. And that bag there, that patrol bag right there, that's my trail kit. I got way too much stuff in there, but I'd rather have too much than not enough. Got my tire change, or not the tire change, but I got my fix-it tire kit in there, core, plugs, cement stuff, got some patches. I got all the sockets and wrenches needed to take the tire off if I need to, for whatever reason. I got an air compressor in there. Most things on this bike's metric, so I got make sure I got a fair set of metric wrenches, metric sockets. I got my winch kit in there in the front. Had to use that yesterday. My battery died right before I needed it. Went up a hill. I knew it was going to be a tricky hill. I thought, well, I need to see what this thing can do. Not only what this thing can do, but what can I do? I ended up kind of going over back. Well, not kind of. I ended up going over backwards. Rolled up against a tree on a hill. Me and Mike couldn't get it right. We got the winch out. Got my tree savers out. Hooked it to a tree. Righted it up. Cleaned it up a little bit. All's good. So Flippy the ATV earned her name. His name, her name. I don't know yet. Go down here in this little seasonal creek. Drain, rather. We were right next to the river. Went up this hill. I had a little bump at the top. That's what did me in. Got going. Front end came up. Lost traction on everything. Held it for a little bit. It decided it was going over, so I bailed. Rolled 3 or 4 times. Heading right towards the river. But I made it. Next time I might not. I'll put a photo of it here in the video. Look at there. You see yourself camping here anywhere? I can see myself camping everywhere. You come back in the summer, this is all grown up, nasty. You have to, I wouldn't do it, but you have to start hacking and chopping to get yourself a camp spot. Let's go up on top here. Straddle that ditch. I'm sitting up on the left side of the seat there to give change my center of gravity. We're about here to the top now. Oh boy, got a little extra. There's my gas can over there where I staged it. I'm doing good on gas, but I always want to make sure. And here's the pickup spot. We'll go back in here a little bit and put our stuff behind that little hill. I'll leave the camera on while I do that. Save some gas right there. Look at all this stuff. We had a good time. 2 people's worth of stuff. I'm sure we overpacked a bit. But if we'd have needed it, we wouldn't have overpacked. That's what you don't know. put this down on the ground, keep it all dry as possible. It's all kind of wet already. That place sucks. Let's find a place that sucks less. Right down here. This won't totally hide it, but casual observers won't see it. There we go. Pickup's supposed to be here at 10. I'm sorry. Nope. Pickup's supposed to be here at noon. See if I choose the same tracks on the way, on the same lines on the way back. I got my tracks there. You know, sometimes you go one way there and one way another back. Here we go. Down in here. Find a good place to turn around. Right down the mountain. Woohoo! Mikey made some good ground, as he always does. You almost made it all the way out.
Just up there, isn't it?
Yeah.
That just leaves us on my back.
Do that until you feel, unless you start feeling uncomfortable.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
All right. Let me know if it starts feeling Uncomfortable. Can you rest it down a little bit? Is it resting on the rack? Okay. All right. We just slip down there and we go over. The two of us on there. Probably also one of us on there.